Hi, everyone. I'm here at our offices in North Winston at the corner of 17th and Ivy, where we share offices with Neighbors for Better Neighborhoods, School of Love, and the North Winston Neighborhood Association. One of the things we do at Love Out Loud is to amplify work that's being done across the community. Certainly, there's things we're writing points on or involved with, but equally as important is to point you to others doing good work. And in particular, in this season that we're in as a country and as a community, when there's some very critical work being done on the front lines, and the areas of protest and of coming together, one of the things you can do is to make sure that you are liking the Love Out Loud Facebook page. On that page, we'll share some of the work of organizations like Rum Majors Alliance or Hope Dealers Outreach or Siembra NC as ways for you to know about some events that you might want to participate in. Another one of those grassroots efforts is by a friend of ours, Philip Summers, who is doing some important work on the South Side in our Hispanic Latinx communities.
Hello, I'm Philip Summers. I live over in Walltown in the Hispanic community. We've been meeting needs, paying rents for our Hispanic neighbors who are COVID positive. We've spent about $10,000 so far, and we've run out of money. That was our church's Mercy Fund. We've now leaned on Love Out Loud. They've helped us pay 3 more cases. So I've got a flyer in at the testing site that just says support for you and your family. It says it in Spanish. I'm bilingual. Support for you and your family during COVID. If you'd like to help us meet needs of COVID-positive Hispanics, please contribute.
Hi, we are here at the warehouse where we have the Convoy of Hope food. We are distributing food throughout the city to different pantries and ministries that are handing out food in the community. We would love to have your help to come and pack boxes or to distribute food to the pantries that are in need. See base for all the details.
I'm Asia.pepper with the Partnership for Prosperity, and I just wanted to let people know about different community conversations for action that we're having. We'll have a food security roundtable where we invite food advocates and professionals who work with food to get together to figure out what everyone is doing, where the gaps are, and how we can address food security in our community. We'll also have a Housing Amid COVID-19 community conversation. This will address how we as a community need to respond to protect, preserve, and produce affordable housing amidst and post-COVID-19. We believe that the impact of COVID-19 will be severe on low-income and low-resource residents and people of modest means. People will not return to their jobs once they had prior to COVID. Additional and significant support systems will be needed to help families get by. We invited grass tops from the community, and all community residents are welcome to be a part of this conversation.
There are several ways to get involved right now through the community or through serving at home or through donations. One specific volunteer opportunity that we have every week is picking up weekend meals that have been prepared at the Enterprise Center or other local restaurants and deliver them to the meal distribution sites around the city. This opportunity and many other ways to serve can be found on the How Can I Help page on BASE.
One thing that's incredibly important as we all continue or begin to wrestle with privilege and inequities in the community is to listen to and amplify Black and Brown voices. Pages like Rum Majors Alliance, Siembra NC, Action for Equity, and Hate Out of Winston are some of the great local voices leading the charge. Everyone should also seek to learn. Love Out Loud has worked with local leaders to curate a list of books and trainings that could be helpful for you as we all seek a more equitable and safe community and country.
All right, so those are some great examples of how you can be involved. In a larger sense, we'd encourage you in this season to kind of just do 3 things. To listen to one another and to lament some of where we're at as a community. The second thing we can all do is just seek to educate ourselves, particularly from the voices and perspectives of our friends of color. 2 great resources you could consider is Jemar Tisby's book, The Color of Compromise. Also streaming this month for free, they announced yesterday, is Just Mercy, produced by Brian Stevenson, is a very strong story of the inequities within our prison system and legal system. And the third thing we'd encourage you to do is consider to donate to Black-led causes that are really doing the work in this very, very important moment. Lastly, I'd love to just kind of pray over us. You know, we are people at Love Out Loud walking the way of Jesus. We just believe in the power of prayer and of how that unifies our hearts. And I'd like to just offer a prayer here at the end. So God, in this moment of enormous complexity and so much disruption, we know that you can also bring clarity and some of the systemic change that we have all desired for so long. So we just pray over the many people that are involved in the struggle and in the work, that you would just open pathways of change, that you would open ourselves, our own hearts, to what needs to happen here in our community to bring shalom, to bring on earth as it is in heaven in these moments. We're grateful for your work among us, and we love you. Amen.